All right, I wanted to give you an update. This course, of course, is all online, but I do know that most of you have many face-to-face classes and you picked up an online course or a couple of them. And so what's happening with COVID-19 really affects all those other courses and means likely that you're going to have to spend more time figuring out those courses. And I really don't want you to fail in this course or drop it or think, well, I was doing that extra, so I'll just get rid of it. Now I can't really change the workload. It is what it is. But I can tell you, if you don't remember, I can tell you, make sure that you're actually doing these short videos. I am going to set the dates a little differently on these, and so they'll be closing still, but they'll be open. So these will all be reopened, I guess is what I'm telling you. But they will still have a close date. So I'll move these that have already closed down a little bit. But why am I telling you this? Because again, everything is worth 100 points in this course because I'm not evaluating it based on how hard that piece of work was. I'm evaluating it on the importance of the information. And to me, even though these are short little assignments where you just have to do some thinking and write a little bit, it's still very important, just as important as access and so on. And so I'm going to change those. That's one thing you need to know. So the due dates will move down a little bit and all of them will be open again. So watch that. And then notice here I've got this course update where this video is, where you just got that, right? You just got that in there. And then there's this video about Zoom. Zoom is the way we at EAC conference with each other remotely. And so what we're going to do is, in this video, I show you how to set up Zoom a little bit. I mean, it's not hard to set up. You just create an account and download it. It's really easy on iOS and on Android. But basically, it's what we would use if you need to ask me a question that you really need the answer to as soon as you can. So how this would go is that, for instance, right here, I've got somebody that replied to an email I just sent out. But you would send me an email and I'd look in there and it would say, hey, can I conference with you? And give me some times that you would like to, or you can. Like, can I conference with you in 30 minutes over this, or tomorrow at 8 a.m.? Or, give me a little time to find it in the inbox here. And then if I can, I'll say, yes, let's do that. Or I'll say, how about this time, because I can't do it at that time. And then we can actually, so don't worry, you don't have to have your video up so that I can see you, but I can share my screen with you. I can, have my video up and talk to you, and that way we can really resolve problems. Like sometimes, most of you know, you'll get on something and it just won't go through. It just is not helping you, right? And so you could contact me and move on to something else and then say, okay, well, how do you do this? And then I can open it up and see what the problem is. I want to make, how do I put it? Again, this course doesn't change. This course is the same, other than I'm opening those dates, those discussions up. But your other courses are changing, and that's going to put more stress on you. And so I want to make sure that Zoom is there available and that you can get a hold of me when you need me. Again, use this inbox, use Canvas to email me. Don't use your Gila Hank, because while I do check that email all the time, if I know I'm going to one place to get to my students' concerns, it'll be much quicker and easier for me. So I think that's it for now. Watch that Zoom video. Again, it's just shows you where to go out and get it. It's very easy to do on a mobile device. You set up a little account, and then I will actually have a link with my ID in here. So I'll be updating this page so that you can get to that meeting ID that's part of Zoom.